Everybody's getting worried about osteoporosis, osteopenia. They're worried about their bones thinning, and rightfully so. You get a little older, you slip on some ice, and you crack your skull, and that's that. And that's what happens all the time. So let's cover it right now a little bit. So as we get older, our bones thin. But why? Why do they thin out? Because of acids. We live in an acid environment inside our body and not just outside of our body. So not only are we exposed to all kinds of toxins and poisons, toxic heavy metals and air fresheners, colognes, perfumes. That's right. Air fresheners, colognes, and perfumes and scented candles are the worst for keeping your bones to where you want to keep it. They thin out the bones too. Extremely acidic. As those poisons enter our bloodstream, we have to counter the poisons with calcium. And here's another thing too. Coffee, it's another big one right there too. Whenever you drink your coffee, and I'm not against you drinking coffee if you want to drink your coffee, but I'm going to tell you right now, every cup of coffee you have, you're going to be just going to osteopenia, osteoporosis land. Every coffee you have, you're going to go into that land. Every single soda too. Every single soda. Yo, I drank the healthier soda. It's the natural soda. It's all the same. Every time you have vinegar, right there, that vinegar does it too. So vinegar makes us lose our teeth and bones. Our bones thin out. We're going to get the osteopenia, osteoporosis because we're doing the vinegar every day. How much vinegar do you do? I bet you don't realize it. You do it every day in some form or some shape. Open up the refrigerator. Look at all the condiments that are all lined up all in the drawers of the refrigerator. You'll see vinegar in probably 90% of those. Coffee again. Here we go. And a really acidic bagel. How many bagels have you had in your lifetime, right? Don't forget your treats. Hey, get comfy at the end of the day. Get some ice cream out. Everybody's got a nice bowl of ice cream of some kind or whatever. And that's what everybody does, right? So we have our desserts. We are acidic chronically. It's impossible to become alkaline unless we do what we need to do by getting rid of some of these things and bringing some good stuff in to help neutralize. So here's how it goes. We dump acids in our system, and then our body has to counter it by removing our own calcium, and their skull then starts to thin out. Our skull gets nice and thin over time. Our teeth gets thin from the inside out. Next thing you know it, you're getting a little older and all your teeth are starting to fall out and crumble because you've been acidic for way too long, and that's how it works. And people don't realize it. That spinal stenosis right there, whoa, when that spine starts falling apart right there, that's a whole nother problem all in its own. When our spines start falling apart and our bones start falling apart, osteoporosis, when we get degenerative disc disease. Why is that happening? That's from being acidic. Now let's talk about more than just being acidic, okay? You can be acidic and you'll get slower bone loss than someone else because they may not have all of the toxins someone else has in here. So let's take it to another level. A lot of people love their seafood. They love their oysters. They think they're eating healthy. A lot of people have their sushi. They think they're eating healthy right there, but they don't realize that they're getting lots of mercury from these foods all the time. If you do sushi bar like twice a week, you're getting more and more mercury, and that mercury takes the acidity to a whole nother level, and that's where we get that osteoporosis much quicker and easier. We get filled with mercury, we get filled with copper, we get filled with toxic heavy metals, we get filled with poisons, and then we add all the vinegar, which actually really takes it to the next level every single day. We add the coffee all the time, and then we're having some fun treats too. We have our snacks, we have our treats, we have our good fun foods. Here's the hot dog right here. Don't worry, this is a soy hot dog. Still, it's acidic regardless, even if it's a soy hot dog. Well, if it's a pork hot dog, it's gonna be even more. If it's a beef hot dog, it's gonna be more acidic, right? Just like that. So all these things bring our acidic level to an acidosis state every single day. We're in chronic acidosis, and over time, we lose our spines, our skull gets thin, and then we're walking along, and then we trip and we bang our head, and now we fractured our skull. Happens every day. Happened to somebody recently in the public eye. They cracked their skull on the stage. Many people do. They fall off the stages, they crack their skull, and all that caffeine and vinegar and all the toxins and poisons made an acidic system over time, and the bones started thinning out, and then you get into your 40s, and then you're into your 50s, and you got the osteoporosis, osteopenia, your hips falling apart, fracture your pelvis, you just start to fall apart. And just like this guy here, he's missing an arm.